don't care how fat he get. You know, he's still, you know, tenderoni Bobby. I mean, he still rock with your Bobby. I mean, he might gotta pick his stomach up, or when you sit on it, you might gotta push that mug up to get to it. I mean, but it's still Bobby. So please remember to like, share, and subscribe because it is so important to my success here on the YouTube. And if you are not a part of our Bella Book Club, please hit the Patreon link below. And for a small $5 monthly fee, you can be privy to all the shenanigans before YouTube gets it, if YouTube gets it. Now, let's talk about Karrine Steffans. Confessions. No. Karrine Steffans Video Vixens Part 4. Wait a minute. No. Vixen Diaries Part 4. I'm done with this bitch, y'all. I am. Bellas, you know you run it. You tell me what you want me to read. We do it. I might throw a suggestion out there here and there, but ultimately it's up to you. I don't care what y'all say. I am never doing another book by this hussy ever again. Well, we left off in part 3. She just started discussing MySpace, okay? If you don't know what MySpace is like what Facebook was or could be or is before Facebook, okay? It's like a place where you can actually reunite with old friends, okay? The first person she talked about was Eric Benet, okay? Eric Benet was just coming off of his relationship or his divorce with Halle Berry. She said that there were secrets that she would never tell, okay? And that he confided in her because I guess, you know, he is a sex addict and she is a sex worker. Maybe they, you know, resonated as friends, okay? I wonder what makes her say, okay, I'm gonna tell about this guy, but I won't tell about that guy. She goes on to talk about Andy, bisexual, big dick, okay? I'm like, why are you talking about him? You know, why does that matter? Why is he even in this book? Nobody cares about Andy's bisexual, big dick, okay? But she gave him kudos for being openly bisexual and being truthful with his partners. Okay, all right. But nobody that, anyway, she also talked about how she reunited with an old friend from high school. Okay, so that was the end of the MySpace chapter. So let's get into the shenanigans, all right? April 2006, she just finished the Oprah show, but she still felt lost, okay? She was now in her late 20s and not sure of her next move. Enters Bobby Brown's friend, okay? Hey, you seen Bobby Brown? Answer, no, I haven't seen him in 3 years. At this point, she is reflecting back on her, or how she spoke about her and Bobby Brown's relationship in the first book, Confessions of a Video Vixen. She talked about how tumultuous it was, but she still thought of Bobby B fondly. Okay. She said, although it had been 3 years since she'd seen him, she still loved him. Of course you still love him. You love everybody, girl. You love everybody. You love the bus driver. You love the doctor that birthed your ass. You love the fire hydrant that your dog pissed. What she also found out was that Bobby B and Whitney were going through a divorce, and that Bobby was now living in LA. She said from day one when she met the bad boy, she adored him. She loved him. I told you, she loved everybody. She loved everything. She loved this cup right here, Karrine. This cup, you love this cup. You love this cup? Hold on. Here go a makeup brush. You love this makeup brush? I know you do. In April 2006, she is face-to-face with the bad boy, okay? They down there to the Essence Music Festival in Houston. Now, she in the wings, okay? New Edition is on stage, okay? Now, you know Bobby B, he love to put, 20 on 10. Okay, so whether he looking good or bad, he's taking off his clothes, But what she said, oh, this bitch, what she said took me aback. Okay, she said that the audience were appalled because Bobby B had stripped down to his wife beater and his pants, and the crowd was appalled because they seen his belly hanging over top of his pants. You're a motherfucking liar, bitch. You're a liar because, number one, half of Bobby Brown audience is the same age as him. We do not expect for Bobby Brown to look like the Bobby Brown of the 1989. We know his ass got a bad gut, you liar, bitch. She said it felt good to see him, but she felt bad for him because the audience didn't receive him in the way that he wanted them to. And I read Bobby Brown's book, and he did talk about how he doesn't like the way his appearance looks. He's not happy with, him being, bigger. She said when the performance was over, their eyes locked. Karrine said, "I love you" to Bobby Brown, and Bobby Brown said, "I love you too." Bitch, please. It's Bobby Brown. Okay? Bobby Brown, bitch. Karrine believes that her and Bobby Brown are one and the same because they both have been misjudged harshly by the world. Okay? She said that because at that time her life was boring, she embraced Bobby Brown back into her life because she yearned for that bad boy excitement or that bad boy D. I mean, I don't care how fat he get. He's still, tenderoni Bobby. I mean, he still rock with your Bobby. I mean, he might got to pick his stomach up, or when you sit on it, you might got to push that mug up to get to it. I mean, but it's still Bobby. So now she going to talk about this story right here, girl. Y'all, I was done with this bitch. I'm this right here. Okay, so anyway, it's 2006, okay? And New Edition was performing at the Greek Theater, okay? Karrine said that she had a long-standing relationship with the other members of New Edition. I said, what does that mean, Clarence? She goes, she briefly dated Ronnie, Ricky, and Johnny. So you done been through 4 members of New Edition, and you think that these people respect you, girl? You think that these people actually look at you like a human being or like a woman of some kind of stature? Like you think that they look at you like that? She said she met Ronnie first, okay, who eventually passed her on to Ricky. And then she met Johnny at Eddie Murphy's house. She mentions that this performance was better for Bobby Brown because I guess he didn't pull all his clothes off. I don't know. But she said it was better than the last one where, the audience was gasping. And I said, bitch, you're a liar. We don't believe you. You're going to need more people because he's getting older. Ain't nobody looking at Bobby Brown like he's supposed to look perfect. Shit. She said Bobby Brown came to stay with her, but only as a visitor, which stretched into months. Okay. She said she doesn't think that people would believe her, but their relationship was not sexual. I believe it. Because you said that he had that pot of donut pickle. Okay. Them pot of donut pickles don't be working. Her home became his safe place, his safe haven. He had a girlfriend, but he was broke and she was broke. I wonder if it's his now wife who was his girlfriend at the time. Keep that in mind, Steffans, Karrine, Stevens, whatever the hell your name was. Okay. He probably was messing with Alicia, all threads or whoever his wife is now. Okay. But she said that neither one of them had any money. Okay. In fact, she said that it was times that Bobby Brown and his children and his other family, meaning his nephews, his brothers or whatever, would come and stay at her house like it was Bobby B's house. She said she would come home sometimes and it would be like 9 people sleeping on her floor and in her guest room. She said she watched her friend go through the emotions. Okay. He would be in his room smoking and drinking alone all day for days. Okay. Then on good days, he would come out singing, cooking, dancing, and they actually had, or Bobby Brown actually had a relationship with her son, which to her meant a lot. So when Karrine Steffans say, you know, when he got his check, he got missing, I believe it. He ain't give you none, because she said that he would come back, let's say, you know, after all the money was gone, because he ain't giving you no money. You ain't paying attention? He lived with you, but he ain't giving you no money. His family is sleeping all over your floor, but he ain't giving you no money. Okay? And we found out in this part that your ass messed with Ronnie, Ricky, Johnny, and him. So the only two in the new edition that you ain't never had was Michael Bivins and Ralph Tresvant. Okay? Maybe them motherfuckers had standards. Okay? Or, you know, I don't know. Where was Shamari for Ronnie to be messing with her? She said that the men of New Edition were not just a group. They were a brotherhood, and they all were concerned for Bobby. Okay? And let me say this also, okay? Bitch, we don't need you to tell us that. We know that, bitch. We know this, okay? It's your dumb ass that don't know this, okay? Because Bobby was sick a long time, and the men of New Edition never said anything about it, okay? Now, yeah, they had their little petty issues too, but they never said anything about Bobby, you know, having a stroke, you know, health concerns, all kinds of stuff. We're looking at him going, damn, Bobby is, you know, looking big, or he's looking tired, or They never spoke on that. Okay, not even in the movie, they didn't come out and expose Bobby, and Bobby didn't expose them the way that they could have. We know that, bitch. We don't need you to tell us that. She said they were all worried about Bobby together. Okay. Mm-hmm. Did you suck any of them after y'all had that intervention? She returns back to the early 2000s, before, you know, she got back in contact with Bobby the Brown. Okay, so in early January 2006, after the breakup between her and Bill Maher, everybody's still trying to figure out how that happened. I'm going to tell y'all in the next episode why Bill Maher chose her. Oh, yes. After the breakup with Bill Maher, she said it was a bad public breakup, okay, that she was not ready for. She was not mentally ready for. And that's how the husband ended up having a nervous breakdown. Mm-hmm. As much dick as you done sucked in your lifetime, and you putting yourself in situations for you to be in bad situations, and you have nervous breakdowns, girl? Breakdowns? That's how you have. So, you know, this, like I said, the bitch had a nervous breakdown. Okay. All right. But as a result, she lost custody of her child. Now, if you have not already done so, please remember to like, share, and subscribe, because it is so important to my success here on the YouTube. Now, remember this. The same people that you meet on the way up will always be the same people that you meet on the way down. Naysayers, my patron loves. You better have a good one. Peace.